Welcome back to section 8. In this section, we're going to talk about backing up and upgrading Splunk. So, as you probably notice, Splunk is going to be releasing new versions of software, and this will give you a little bit of an idea of approaches that you can do whenever a new version of Splunk comes out so that you're ready to keep your Splunk installation up to date. We're going to look in this video at a couple different things. We're going to look at Splunk release cycles. We're going to look at what's new in the latest version of Splunk at the time of this recording, Splunk 8.0. We'll talk about planning for a Splunk upgrade. We'll show you how to back up your Splunk instance prior to doing an upgrade. And then we'll actually go over how to perform a Splunk upgrade. So, without further ado, let's jump right into looking at Splunk release cycles. So Splunk generally releases a new version twice a year, and historically this has been in the spring and during the Splunk conference, which is typically in September, October, based on historical dates. So you'll see 2 releases happen in a year. In addition, there'll be maintenance releases that are sent out to resolve issues, and there could be multiple ones of these that happen over the course of the year, depending on what's discovered and what new features are added. And generally, these versions are supported for 24 months from when they're released, as of at least Splunk 7 and later. That policy was a little different before, but we're past that point, so it's not really relevant at this point. So, let me show you Splunk support policy. This is available on their website, and we'll see a matrix here of all of the previously supported versions of Splunk, when they were released and when they were supported. I'm going to scroll down to the end of this list, and that shows you how these more recent versions of Splunk are supported. So you can see October 22nd for version 8, 24 months of support till 2021. 7.3, which is the version that we deployed in this course, that was released June 4th, 2019, and that's good for 24 months as well. So just based on this cadence, you're seeing about twice a year Splunk is being released. If you go to download Splunk, they'll always be showing you the current version of Splunk on the download page. In this case, they're up to version 8.0.2. If you go to this tab or this link here and click on older releases, you'll be able to see all the previously released versions of Splunk, which is sorted by OS version. We're using Linux, so if we click on that, you'll see 801, 800, 734, various different versions of Splunk right there. All of these here, like 730, that's the first release of 7.3. Anything after that, with a point in the third position, is a maintenance release. Now, those shouldn't have too many new changes. Occasionally, there will be somewhat significant version difference between those features, but you always want to consult the release notes before dealing with it. So that covers a little bit about how Splunk releases are sent out and how they're structured.